So, we finally bought our first vlogging camera. If you have followed us for the past couple of years, we've been talking about doing this for a very long time. We had a lot of reasons why we didn't, and then just life got in the way. But we just pulled the plug today, and it was an investment. So I do think that this is going to motivate us to keep doing this. And we're really not doing this for money or anything. We just have things that we'd like to share. So yeah.
And really like document points in times of our lives that we felt, you know, we can pass down to our kids or share with other people. I know we get like a lot of questions on our Instagram pages, so we wanted to dedicate a platform towards answering those questions and just showing a little bit about ourselves. So hopefully you guys take this journey with us. Follow our YouTube, Life with B&T, and really just, you know, be prepared to engage, give us some ideas, some topics.
Definitely pranks.
Yeah, some pranks. That would be interesting to see. But I think our first video is pretty much gonna just be, you know, giving some guys a little bit about ourselves, how we met, just a whole rundown. So people have been asking about that for a while. So stay tuned with that. Hopefully we can get that uploaded ASAP for you guys, but continue to follow us and support us.
Follow us on Instagram too, BraveOn610. Yeah, and my arm is already hurting, so I just feel like I'm about to build a lot of arm muscles here. Yeah,
we're gonna be one arm strong.
One arm strong, this one will be weak.
But no, yeah, definitely check back with us, and then hopefully, like I say, we get something uploaded ASAP for you guys. Stay tuned. Right?
It is good. I've had better ones that don't taste as strong.
Scale of 1 to 10.
This one's like a 6.
I was gonna say
how about you, Ed?
I've never had one.
5?
The one at Fridays was like an 8 or 9.
Alright, for me, I give that thing about I give it probably about 6, 6.5.
It was like, it didn't taste like it smelled. Yeah, but it usually tastes like it smells.
I think one of the points of it was,
I think because we're at a, is this Caribbean restaurant?
It is. It's Dominican and black owned, so.
Like they had a lot of jerk options.
Yeah, it's like a lot of jerk options. You get a little picture.
It's just a spicy place.
I like it. It's a cool atmosphere. I like the paintings.
Yeah, they got some cool art on the wall too.
I was trying to remember. You got a burger. I almost got the quesadilla.
Third sip's a charm. Hold up. Take a look at that.
No face. Cowboy?
It's a dope painting, but
is this a Picasso to y'all?
Don't disrespect. You can document that.
Is this giving you Picasso vibes or no?
Picopsco?
Picasso. Okay.
Picopsco.
This giving you Piscat.
It's clearly
Piscataway.
African American.
Is this giving you Piscataway vibes or no? It's giving you
Picopsco.
And tonight we have on the menu a side of Piscataway.
We got Patapsco. Is this giving you Patapsco?
Patapsco is a place. You can't see that.
No, you can see it. Demont.
Oh, that's his name.
Picasso.
Picasso. Like
okay.
Oh, like it's peeking.
You can see it. So this is
Is that supposed to be his thing?
I think this is a brother.
It is a black dude.
This is a brother.
His name is Demont.
Yeah, this dude named Demont. I know that's a brother. He don't be playing. Look, he got the. What is that supposed to be? A farmer?
What is this? Like, what is
It's your own interpretation.
like this?
The blue thing?
Yeah, it's like
I was trying to
It's just that abstract look.
It's like a bandana.
It's that abstract.
It's a big pocket that's shaped.
He paying homage to Nip.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yep.
So I like it.
Okay. All right. So we ready to play questions?
Yes. How do you play questions?
So we're gonna have to play. Alright, so basically the question is questions that you should know or you can think about and actually play with your friends. I found this on online. It's called mantelligence.com.
Mantelligence?
So Brad, first question for you. What emotion do you experience the most?
What emotion do I experience the most? That's a tough one.
Haley's like, oh, you better not get this one wrong.
16.
She's like, I know the answer to this one.
I'm gonna say satisfied.
Satisfied.
Is that a feeling or emotion? Satisfaction.
Is that an emotion though?
Contentment.
No.
Being satisfied.
Contentment. I don't think you want contentment.
What's contentment?
You're going to contempt.
I know what
That's all I think about when I say
I know
like,
what contempt
it's not a
is.
good
Is
thing,
contentment
like, you're going higher.
okay. Can we cut that out? Like that?
How about you, Al?
Oh wow.
What emotion do you experience the
Hey, yeah, we about to fight after this. Okay, I need a real answer now.
It could be negative.
he's like,
Adjectives. I can't think of it.
like enlightenment? That's maybe
like,
Candy.
yeah.
like, explain what you mean by that.
So like, I think a lot of the times the emotions I felt are because of something that has happened or is bringing me to consciousness about things that I experienced. So it's giving me like a reflection, right? So I think when I reflect on it, most times I, feel enlightened because I came out of that situation with a better understanding.
Okay.
Yeah,
I like that one.
Yeah.
That's
Snaps for Tavon.
Especially when
Now I
it's
gotta
not
change
going
my answer.
good. Yeah, especially when it's not going good. So feeling enlightened to know that, one thing is not the
I want to change
reflection of
my
another.
answer to enlightenment.
You can change it.
I want to change my answer to
All right, my
enlightenment. That was heavy.
The first lady, what's your answer?
I have two. I feel like I'm always feeling blessed, but I'm also an anxious person. Like, not anxious always meaning negative, but like if I don't feel like I'm doing that next thing, it's like I feel anxious. Like, okay, what am I supposed to be doing next? Like, okay,
Always prepared.
right? Like, exactly. Like,
Stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready.
but like, what's the next thing that I'm doing? Like, if I'm not doing anything, I feel anxious.
Okay. So you gotta stay busy.
Basically, I have to be like.
And how do you think that helps you or hurt you? As far
I think it helps me, but I think the way it hurts me is that like it's like so many different thoughts of like, okay, this is what I do, this is what I do, this is what I need to do, and it's like I may not always be productive, but I'm always thinking about those things that I need to do. You know what I mean?
You always think about the next step.
Yeah,
You're not
exactly.
trying to stay static. You're trying to think about what's next in life, what's the next move, what's the.
But it's like I also have to remind myself to enjoy the moment.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like I end up enjoying the moments in the future. I look back and I'm like, oh, how fun, like in that period of my life,
Yeah. So I think one thing that could help with that is maybe seizing the moment and not thinking about it later on, because those moments, are not going to be there forever. So I think seizing the moment could be an important point, too. Yeah. Yes.
That shot you didn't even finish.
Another round.
Zoom in on it. You didn't even finish the shot.
We're still working on Haley's over here.
Oh, yeah, here.
I feel warm.
I feel warm.
You sound like
that's the emotion she felt most this week.
my mom will take one sip of wine, like, ooh, right here.
What's the next question?
Okay. All right. So the next question is we're going to start with Brittany this time.
Oh,
what
gosh.
embarrasses you the most in front of other people? What embarrasses you the most in front
Oh,
of
I
other
know this. For me, I get embarrassed when other people get embarrassed. So like, yeah, so like if somebody is going through something embarrassing, it's almost like I can feel it too. And I try to like fix the moment. Like I don't want anyone to feel like
I've seen that in play so many times.
like they're embarrassed. It's weird. Like I get embarrassed too, but most of the time when it's me, like I'm just like I laugh it off. But when other people get embarrassed, it's like yeah, our moms get that or like that, and it's just like we feel what other people feel. I think our food too.
Food is here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you. That looks good. This was $5, y'all.
You might. Wow.
That looks
Of course, the steak fries. Appreciate you, brother.
Can we get another order of fries? Sorry. Your life. And I can say, you can record me. Me, I mean, there's a bunch of people that have influenced me a lot in my life. But by influence, I mean like have impacted me as a person. I guess like made me better. Number one is my parents. I just was blessed to have exceptional parents that had set high standards for me. At the time, I thought that they were overprotective, helicopter parents. But I see now why they did what they did. So that would be my number one.
Influence?
Yeah.
Okay.
My number one influence.
Respect.
Alright, your turn.
I'm not sure.
He wanted to say himself so bad.
Nah.
Really?
Nah. I say my dad. My dad. Like my parents in general, but mostly like just seeing them, you know, come from the background that they come from, not being college educated or really having as much of a high school education, right? And then being able to, you know, do stuff like build a house, gave me a different type of perspective. So as far as thinking big, that was my influence. I think that's where it started from. I think it started from my parents. So that's
I like it. All right, Brad. Who has
I would
influenced?
probably say the person who influenced me the most was my grandfather. I say him just because he was the most positive male influence in my life. He basically showed me how to be a man, how to basically get it from the mud, how to be a self-starter. If you want something, you gotta go out and get it on your own. You can't wait for nobody to do some shit. You gotta be a self-starter. So I'm gonna definitely say my grandfather, because he kind of showed me what's right and what's wrong. You know, he showed me the path. Basically the path of how to be a man. He laid it out for me. He was a lot older in my life. I was one of the last grandchildren, so he probably could, you know what I'm saying. I didn't get as much from him as I would like to, but what I got from him is definitely going to help me down the road.
I love it. I'm interested to hear this one.
I mean, I was going to say my parents, but more so, I feel like throughout the different phases in my life, it was my dad, and then now it's more so.
Okay. Want to elaborate? Like, what was the shift? Like, what's the difference?
The shift was more so, I think we were both like daddy's girls, so I more so like to mirror his behavior. So I found myself having like sometimes like behavior issues or attitude issues, and then I kind of like realized I need to veer away from that, and then I found myself more so after my
I like it. What's the next question?
The next question was, what do you fear most about getting older?
Oh, I already know the answer, but I'll let you go first. Or Brad, Haley, you want to go first?
Yeah,
losing my loved ones.
Okay. It's very similar to mine.
The thing I fear most about the future?
About getting older.
About getting older. Okay. The thing I fear most is probably not being successful. That's
like
the thing I probably feel fear most.
That's a good fear to
I
have.
know with my drive and motivation, I will always be successful in some form or aspect in my life. But that's the thing I feel fear most.
I like it.
What about you, bro?
For me, it's similar to Haley's. It's like, it used to be fear of being successful, but because of what he said, like the drive, he knows he'll always be successful, that's kind of like, I've kind of eased that fear because I know that my drive is so crazy that like, it goes back to me saying before, like being anxious, like I'm always going to be doing that next thing. But also losing my parents specifically, I just, not that I rely on them, but like they really are my best friends. So like thinking about them not being here, especially when I have kids, will definitely be, it's definitely one of my fears. And it's funny because people always ask me like, do I fear death? And I don't. I feel like I fear being here without others more than I fear being gone.
Well, isn't that a part of death though? They gonna die.
It is death. I don't feel death of myself. I fear living without certain people, but I don't fear me dying. That makes sense. Not that I don't value my life, but I feel like every day I put my best foot forward. So like I would have no regrets if my life abruptly ended. Your turn.
What do I fear most about getting older?
Losing more hair?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm gonna insert that right there. No, I think getting older probably would be losing a loved ones, but I know that's inevitable, so I'm not really like fearful of that. I'm just more so trying to create the life that I want them to see me in now. So not being able to fulfill that before they leave is
Got it.
fear.
That's good.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. But you want to
to
meet certain standards, you want to meet certain goals before they leave.
Yeah, I want to put them in certain positions, right? And that's what we talk about.
To where they can enjoy the rest of their lives.
Where they can enjoy the rest of their lives, and you know, us as well, right? Getting married and stuff like that. That's what I want to do as getting older, or most fearful about it. But it's a caveat to that question, because then the next question is, what are you going to do now? Yeah. Before you're 50. So what is one thing that you want to accomplish before you're 50? Brad.
Brad.
The thing I want to accomplish before I'm 50 is, so I would say financial freedom. But I would like to own 2 businesses.
Oh, yes.
At least 2. Hopefully it's more. Hopefully them businesses branch out and lead into other business ventures. But I do at least want 2 businesses.
You talking money, they can have kids.
My turn?
Your turn.
I wouldn't say necessarily material things, more so like inner peace.
Okay. Inner peace. So you don't feel like you have inner peace now?
I feel like not letting like certain things like control
you. Oh my God, that's me. That's me. Okay, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
For me, there's a lot of things that I want to accomplish when I'm 50. Obviously having kids, and doing that successfully, like raising them successfully. Having several streams of passive income. So, you know, having money work for me. Our goal actually, Taylor and I, is to retire at 40. So that's a goal that we have. Reach for the moon. And then also what Haley said, like not letting certain things affect your emotions. So like more resilient regarding things that may come your way, because right now, like, every little thing affects me emotionally.
Recovering from your childhood trauma.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a really good one. That's a really, and we don't have to get deep on that, but
no, mental health. I mean, that's just in terms of mental health, because you got people, and it's funny because even now, when I'm in a point of leadership, when I'm leading, 25 people, 30 people, and responsible for them, and then you see how these, grown men, grown women are still dealing with their childhood trauma when it becomes a point of leadership. Now, case in point, me being younger in a position of leadership and managing people, that can be inferior. Somebody can feel inferior to that, right? But then it's all about the approach. So that trauma can come into play, or just that not having that real known structure about what this person is really about to do with, that leadership potential. But I think to get back to the actual question, one thing I want to actually do before I'm 50 is, one, definitely be in a space of content, but also like understanding different goals, right? So she mentioned like making sure that we retire or try to retire by the time we're 40, but it's a goal, it's a plan that's in place for that. It's not just, we trying to retire before we're 50 and spending all the bread. Like, it's actually a plan that's in place, and that's supplementing your income, building passive income, building multiple streams of income, and then trying to actually
social capital.
Yeah, using that social capital to build, even more businesses, like Brad was saying, or capitalize and utilize that with people that can make you money, right? It doesn't have to always be hands-on. So I think about 50, having all the knowledge that we have now, having the education that we have now, and the resources that we have now, it's more so, why can't we do that? Why can't we supplement our income for working for somebody else? Because that's what you're doing. You're working for somebody else and they're getting rich off of your work. You're getting paid a salary based upon what they value you for what you're doing for them. Right. So if you're getting paid $100K, that's what they value your work. And
it's not to say that it's bad to work for someone else, because sometimes you have to do that to get where you want to go. But that should,
exactly what you gotta do.
You should have, well, not should, but if you want to be financially independent, then you should have a plan in place to get from under working for somebody else.
Right, and that can be through your own, businesses, through collaboration, through seeking the same passion that you have to apply for that job, applying that same application to your business. So the work that you put in is really, I think, if we can translate that work that we put in the 8 hours for a job, if we translate that into our own business for ourselves, why can't we have something for ourselves? So.
All right, that was good. What's the next one?
I don't want to be tied down anywhere, but I also don't want to be tied down, but while I'm also traveling, I want to be making money while I'm traveling somewhere else.
Passive income. There you go. All right.
I feel like for me though, the thing, this is crazy. This is gonna sound cliche, but the thing I want most in the world is for every human being to feel like they are worth something. Because I feel like that ultimately would be a spiral effect into the way that the world works today. Like if everybody felt not necessarily good about themselves, but like knew that, because everybody's gonna have their days, but if everybody knew that they were worth it, like worth something, I feel like the world would just change overnight.
Important thoughts. All right, so Karen's about to die. But I think that was a really good vlog, first vlog. Thanks for joining and being a part.
Yeah, Brad and Haley equals Bailey.
Yeah, that's lit. So we operate off nicknames, if you haven't heard. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, Bravon610. Follow us on YouTube, Life of BNT. And stay tuned for some more videos, questions. Send us some comments, questions, and topics to discuss in the future. Peace out.